back to the Playthrough Man channel. Oh, God, did I screw things up. I really screwed things up. I've got a trailer out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm not sure how to get it out. So that's one of the things we're going to take care of today. Maybe we'll get to a couple more. I don't know. I have really screwed this up so bad. Anyway, let's get to it. So as I pointed out yesterday, some of these trucks they're just not cutting it. You know what I mean? So we've gone ahead and we've gotten rid of the International TrainStar. This was its former home. It's no longer there. So we still have the Taiga, still have the Collab, still have the Western Star, and our Chevy CK1500. Though, to be honest, I think the clock's really narrow on that one. And the International Lodestar. So we need to figure out what we're going to do today. And I've got a few things in mind I would love to take care of across the river. To do that, we need to drag a truck across the river. So I think we're going to go ahead and pick that guy up now. It says an off-road truck is recommended, but there's a couple of problems. First off, this is the curtain side trailer. It was here, and I kind of fouled things up a little bit, maybe. I was trying to put together an episode showing the limitations on some of the vehicles, and I drug out the White Western Star down here, picked up this trailer and said, okay, here we go, let's go, and started making the chute across just to drop it on the island, and the whole thing got taken away in that very, very strong current I mentioned. So fouled that one up. So we have to figure out a way to get this guy rescued without completely fouling things up. Now, I think in order to rescue this guy, I'm going to need to drag the Collab down to about right here and get that going. So I'm going to go ahead and try it. Now, I'm using the Collab because it's got the extended winch. And I think that winch, I think that winch can drag it back to us, but I'm just not 100% sure. So I guess that's what today's going to be all about is let's see what the limitations are of the Collab. So let's go ahead and get started, huh? Okay, here we are at Shoreside. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to this guy. He is way the heck out there. I'm going to hit the brakes on the Collab. We're going to try it just once. So attach winch. And yeah, he is way the heck out there in the middle of nothing. Oh boy. I would hate to think that this thing was just completely ruined. This task. It is so far out there. There really is only one thing I can think to do, and I'm not real thrilled about it. I am just not real thrilled about it. That is just a pain in the backside. But it may be the only way to save it now that I've done this. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna have to do what I said I wouldn't do, I think. It's a bummer. I'll be back. Okay, so for this one time and this one time only, I am diving in with a mod on this playthrough. Breaks my heart, but this dang trailer is just too far out to try to get it any other way. And I'm not even sure this is going to work. If this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have officially screwed the pooch if this thing does not happen. But I guess we'll see. I mean, you know, whatever. This is the vehicle that my wife and I primarily use. It's the TUZ JBE mod on the TUZ. TUZ is actually a core vehicle. I mean, you got to go a long way to get it. You got to go a long way to upgrade it. It has the extended... Oh boy. It has the extended reach winch, maybe. Oh, look how close we are. And I have submarined this thing on quite a few occasions. And it works. It works quite well, even as a submarine. hit that winch point? Oh. Ah, shoot. All right, let me try another direction here. It does work well, but I think that's the problem, is it works a little too well. And the winch is really odd on it. It picks areas that you wouldn't otherwise have access to. So that's a little strange, but let's see, front. And there we go. All right. I'm going to take the brake off, and we're going to hit reverse and go crazy and just drag this sucker to us. If I did not need to have this trailer to complete this task, I would not bother. Believe me. I just would not bother with this mod. But the mod was the only one that could really reach out and touch this thing. Now here's the other thing. This is a scout vehicle, okay? So you should not be able to do what I am about to do. Uh-oh. Better get going on that winch. Oh, no. Hang on. Attach winch. The rear. And that guy. Come on, that guy. We can't have this thing floating away again, man. Oh, Lord. You cannot be serious. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. All right. This truck is just a beast. It's an absolute Russian bear. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright. Let's get this thing up on shore a little more. See if we can attach this trailer. No, not suitable. That means that it is tipped over and cannot be used. Whoops. With one of the trailer mods, you can then attach this trailer and others to your scout vehicles, which basically kind of eliminates really the need in a lot of cases for the bigger trucks. Let's flip this guy back over. Right now, if I can keep from knocking it. I should be able to attach to it. But I also realize now that I may not have that mod active here. I only activated this mod. Could be bad, could be bad. Let's see what happens. If nothing else, I can always come down here with the Taiga. Alright, attach trailer. Oops. Oh, start engine. Attach trailer. Yeah, see, you should be able to connect one of these big bad trailers to your big bad scout vehicle, but oh well. There we go. Problem solved-ish. Now, we have to go upstream, and I just need to get this guy... I need to get this trailer reset back to where it was. And that is way the heck up here. This is yet another thing with these mods is, boy, they just go everywhere. They go everywhere. Literally nothing stopping them. Oh. Yeah, and this guy loves to climb trees. Oh, does he love to climb trees like that. So as much fun as I have with this thing, He loves to get me into trouble, man. So we need to actually bring him. Let me get rid of those. There. We need to bring him right there. So let me get to a point where I can dive through this trees. Let me get through to a point where I can dive through the trees with this trailer. And yeah, you can see, I mean, it's just ridiculous. He's eating this stuff up like crazy with a massive load. You know, this trailer is not a joke. It is super heavy. Oh boy. Can I get through the aspen? Gonna be a challenge. Yeah, I had a feeling. All right, let's try to. We need to pull this thing. Let's connect. Wow, it'd be nice if I could see a connection point. Again, another problem with this guy is when they modded it, they put 1,001 stupid connection points down. So some of these things, it's really difficult to find a place to connect. Now, it would help if I wasn't an idiot and I could just get on my way. But, you know. That ship sailed quite a long time ago. Where? Oh, my goodness. Oh. Yeah. There. All right. And disconnect. So we got through that. Now we just got to get it over to the drop point, and then I can jump in the Taiga and do this thing properly. In order to be able to get this truck, it's $100 and some odd $1,000. It's 134 or 184, something like that. I don't know. Either way, I didn't have enough money. So I had to sell the Con and I had to sell the Navistar, which got me enough money to be able to do this. All right. Let's get turned around. It's wow. Okay, goal. I forgot about that horn too. Holy cow. Yeah, that's like that's like a hockey score, man. All right, beautiful. Okay. So we're going to detach the trailer and we're going to recover this guy. Back to get out of there. Back to the garage, and I will see you in just a minute with the Taiga. So yesterday I talked a lot about how I really love the Taiga, and this is why. It's got its all-wheel drive auto-locked. It's going to just go ahead. The diff lock is already active, and it is going to make a run through this muck very similar to the modded vehicle. The modded vehicle's still going to beat it. I mean, let's just be honest. But this guy, in terms of getting up and going after it, the Taiga's really difficult to beat. Really difficult to beat. So I'm on my way back down to the Bay Area, and we're going to pick up that trailer, or the drilling site. Why did I get to say Bay Area? I'm already out of the Bay. We're going to pick up the trailer. We're going to drag it across the island, and I'm telling you, for all the money in the world, I don't think I'd go with a different vehicle other than this Taiga. I just absolutely love it. So anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, we have arrived at the drilling site. Now I just need to connect the trailer up and get that guy rolling. This has been quite the challenge. This quite possibly could be the only task I get done today. We'll see what happens in the current in that river. I don't know of another vehicle that can actually fight that current as well that's not a mod. Can I get the trailer? Oh yeah, I can get the trailer. Okay. I don't know why I was trying to winch there. Of course I have it. So, once we've attached and we've pulled it out of its spot where that blue marker is, then we need to drag it down to the bay area. There's a bunch of rocks that we can climb on top of. I think... No, I haven't done this yet. Well, maybe I did with the scout vehicle, but I have certainly not done it with a large vehicle like the Taiga. So that's the island we're headed to. Just down the path is our entry point where we're going to dive in and get across. Now, this is really super easy. Getting across the other side was a bit of a challenge until I realized where the shelf was on the opposite end of the island. And if I could do this without tipping the trailer, that would be great too. And there we go. I think we're going to be okay. Now, I'm going to shift this into low because I don't want too big a speed plowing through here. There's some really deep points, and there's some points where you're going to run into a challenge. The current on this water is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous, but if we look really deep into the water, we can see the path. And once we get in a little bit deeper, shift it into auto here, get a little bit more speed, then the current won't be near as much a factor, and we'll get across with no issue. I thought if I was able to collect this trailer out of the river with the Kolob, then I would just drag it over with the Kolob, but clearly that was not meant to be. So I have rectified the situation. I sold the TUZ modded off and got back the Con and the Navistar and parked them in the garage or in the storage. So everything is as it was. I think I lost a couple of bucks on that, but whatever. That's what I get for being me. All right, so that takes care of across the river. Now, I mentioned things get a little treacherous when you go this direction. Here's your secret path, okay? Dive onto the rocks. If you want to, you can try to climb... Ooh, a little engine damage. You can try to climb over that rock that's standing up, but I usually go around. That puts me in the current a little bit, but that's okay. Now, make an S, a backwards S. If we try to go over the top, there's no way. You'll fall in and you'll drown. If you try to go, oh God, to the left, you will definitely fall in and you will definitely drown. But there is a shelf that hangs off right here, and the Taiga makes short work of that. Now, once we get closer to those rocks just up ahead, things are going to get a little bit dicey. You may have to dive to the right or to the left of these big rocks, or just take the engine damage and go straight to them. It's up to you. It's up to you. I am going to punch it in here, and I'm going to winch. Okay, that wasn't near as deep as I thought, so that worked out. I didn't even really need the winch. But again, you saw the modded truck climb this in the previous episode, and it absolutely ate this up, and so did the Taiga, okay? Now, this is the reason I was coming here, was to pick up this trailer. This trailer belongs to... Let's get to our tasks here. This trailer belongs to... What do you belong to, I don't think I see it. Whoop, up, 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 up. Easy, easy. Good news is the starter is right back behind us, so we'll back into that and pick up this task. But I'm pretty sure we already have it. I just don't recall which one it is right off the top of my head. Either way, show task. Oh, we do not have it. Tools delivery. All right, so we're going to start tracking that. Now, this is going to involve some serious mud and some serious winching skills. So, brace up. There we go. I'm sure I'm too close. Yeah, I'm too close. Dang it. I do that a lot. Oh, get rid of the winch. Okay. Oh, that's what we want right there. So, tools delivery. What are you doing? There we go. So basically, we have to deliver those tools to this warehouse. And on the surface, it seems like it's going to be a very nice, easy run. But I'm telling you, the straight line is a nightmare. The good news is we can pick up an upgrade along the way. And that'll get us... I think... What is that upgrade? I don't remember what upgrade that is. Actually, there's 2 upgrades. Oh, no, we already picked up that one. It's a freeway transmission, which is available for our Con, which we're not using. The CK1500, the Scout 800, a whole bunch of other ones. So, the YAR, which we are very close to obtaining. Oh, I cannot wait till we get to the YAR, but that's all right. Now, the path we need to take is as follows. We're going to follow this all the way through. This is... Oh, that's the lift, so we need to get that anyway. Let's just do that now. Because that is the lift for our... Or the raised suspension for our white Western Star. That's going to help out quite a bit. So we're going to detach the trailer because we certainly don't want to go through another trailer fiasco. Get some headlights on here. It's sort of field goal between these trees. And there we have it. I guess I could have got it from the road too, but sweet. So that's our raised suspension. It is for the white Western Star 4964. We're going to like having that on board, so we will take it. Now we'll go back and get our trailer, but before we do that, let me map out the road. So from here, we need to do a quick, hard left-hand turn, and that's going to get us kind of stuck in this muck right here. This is a whole bunch of rocks and a whole bunch... I'm trying to get a good view of it for you. A whole bunch of rocks. Oh, no, this isn't where... This is where we get stuck. This is the bad part. Either way, let me shut up. There's a whole bunch of rocks. There's a whole bunch of narrow passing. And to get to where we need to get to, then we need to go this direction. Now, we're going to follow the road this way. This is a hefty, hefty climb. And we're going to stop right here and dump the trailer. Okay? And we're going to pick up this upgrade, which is the freeway transmission. So let me go ahead and grab that, and then we'll just follow the road to our warehouse, and that'll be that. So let me go ahead and get that going. I need to go pick up that trailer, and I'll pick you up once we are back where we are now, okay? Okay, so that was about 3 minutes of work that you didn't need to really see. This is super, super muddy. Oh my God, is this muddy. Wow. And actually the whole way up, I don't know if you noticed, but this road continues straight up, and it is hecka muddy. Hecka muddy. It's easier, believe it or not, to go the route we're going to go than it is to try to go up that whatever. It's not really a swamp, but it ain't a joy. Let me tell you. It's a whole lot easier to go this direction now. We're going to bang into stuff. It just kind of is what it is. And the Taiga doesn't really appreciate narrow passages like this very much, but we'll get through it. Now, that really wasn't the tough part. The tough part's coming. And the tough part I always have to winch my way through. It's just, oh my God, it's such a struggle to get through this mess. But once we get through it, it's fairly straightforward and even sailing. So this is it. This is the pig. I hate this part. I hate this part. I hate this part. I hate this part. There's a humongous mud patch right at the entrance to these rocks. You get hung up on the rocks, and then you get stuck trying to drag a trailer through here. At which point the winch comes in handy. Drop it into low. Low is very helpful to a point. Oh, shut up with the horn. To a point. Alright. There we go. Typically, once you get the truck through, then the trailer figures out how to get through on its own. But she does wobble some. I have yet to actually have the trailer pull me up and over, so that works out okay, but we'll get her out of low for now. This is yet another muck and mud spot. Lots of cattails, and this is pretty deep stuff, but the Taiga gets through it okay. It's just a matter of getting the right gear. High was not the gear every episode. Why do you do that every stinking episode, dude? Every episode you try to high gear and you get stuck. Never gonna learn. Never gonna learn. Come on. There's something solid. It's easier to winch across a flat surface than it is going uphill. And that is, seriously, that is a massive uphill run. So, I know this doesn't look like it's the easier run, but it really is. It really is. We'll just work our way side to side, just playing Spider-Man the whole way until we get out of here. Shift her into auto. Might have been a hair premature, but we got it. Okay, good. Now we start our ascent upward. I guess ascent is upward, isn't it? Descent would be down, ascent is to go up, so I duplicated myself. I speak out of English. Alright. Well, those headlights aren't helping a whole lot, are they? The roof lights. Come on, baby. Get into climbing mode. You love to climb. You are a climber. While this does not look like the easiest of routes, it's really not that horrible. It's just slow. And the Taiga does love to climb. I am in the auto, and this thing's really having a difficult time. I don't remember it having this hard a time before. Alright, winch to get your climb on. Low gear to help out some there too. Bit mucky, but she'll get it. Come on. What I want to do is try to clip one of those trees up there. Yeah, I knew that was a grind. All right. Dig. Front tires just cannot get any kind of purchase. Let's see, can I attach anywhere else? No, I really can't. Oh, I need to get rid of these springs. Good Lord. Sorry. I've got these springs on my boom arm. Every now and again I tweak one. You get that weird sound, so my apologies for that. Anyway, let's go ahead and detach the trailer and hope that thing doesn't run down. Oh, stop. No, please stop. Okay, good. It didn't go all the friggin' way down. See, the Taiga loves to climb, just not with the load. So let's attach the back winch, and we missed it. And starting to seem a lot like the other episode where it just Nothing's gonna go proper. Really? Here we go again. Why do you have such a difficult time attaching to things lately? Do not understand. Alright, set the brake, keep the gas going, drag the trailer up. What we want to do is get it to a point where we can attach. Come on, baby. Get through the mud. Hoping that might convince it to cooperate some. See if I can get purchase with those front tires, man. Good Lord. All right, so rather than subject you to this, I'm going to go ahead and continue to fight. We will be back once I get up the hill. All right, so freshly refueled and only slightly dinged up, we are now back. We're going to go after the upgrade that is buried by this humongous tower. Well, let's see. It gets a little narrow, but it's not that big a deal to get to it. And this will get us the, what is that? Freeway transmission. Stop. Truck list. Whole lot of them. Hummer H2, Scout 800, Don 71, TUZ 166, the Con Loaf, and the Yar 87. So that's cool. We'll take that. No big deal. Now we're going to go back and get that trailer. So we'll just follow our path back. Oh boy. Not all the way there, boy. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. There we go. Phew. That would have been an interesting scenario. How to get your Taiga all the way down a mountain the easy way. Yeah, don't do that. So it's kind of convenient that we're pulling in the way we're pulling. Normally we'd be coming, well, normally. The way we're going, we'd be coming the opposite direction here. We're going to have a little bit of a climb. This gives us a bit of a scouting opportunity. Oops, and some damage to the truck. Yay, good for you. The trailer is buried right here. We need to get it up and over a hump. So I need to get turned around a bit here. Let's get the winch attached. Why not? Let's go ahead and do the winch on this guy. Now, I don't want to fart around too much with this thing, because I don't want it to do that. I don't want it to do that. Oh, you bugger. You dirty bugger. That was very close. That was way closer than I wanted it to. Whoa. Way closer than I wanted it to be. Attach trailer. Okay. Now at least we can get the winch attached. I want that guy right there. Let's break off. Otherwise we'll never get out of here. All right. hopefully by seeing what I'm doing and then not doing it, I still don't suggest you go the other way, but hopefully by seeing this and learning what the pitfalls could be, then that helps you out some when it comes to doing this task. I still say it's the easier way, even though I make it look like it's 10 times harder. It's just these two areas that are nasty piglets, and once you're through them, it's very smooth sailing. It's very easy. So it's up to you. I mean, if you want to try to go the long way through the switchbacks and try to make that humongous climb, by all means, go for it. It's your call. But it's a ton of mud. It's a ton of stress and potential heart attack on my part. So I choose to go the other way. Believe it or not, it is the less stressful way. So we are just about where we need to be. The warehouse is just up the road. We have to cross the bridge a little bit. The warehouse is parked right next to the trailer store. So, but we're actually not in that bad shape. The trailer store is where I ended up going to get some fuel. And I did a couple of repairs, but nothing major. Let's see, we need to cross this bridge. This is the little wooden bridge that we built with the trailer that was hidden up the road a bit. We're gonna turn hard left here because the warehouse entrance is not the same as the trailer store entrance. And as you can see, there's the trailer store. We'll just drive right on into this square and put it to bed. There we go. 270 stars, $2,450. Man, I made that harder than it needed to be. Good God. Oh my God, I made that so much harder than it needed to be. Absolutely harder than it had to be. I don't know why I do that every time. Too late now. I already did it. So, let's just move on. Down below, you'll see the Facebook link, Playthrough Man channel. Click on that for me, please. Jump over there, drop a follow. I would very much appreciate that. That'll help me out quite a bit. Secondary to that, but equally as important, give us a little thumbs up down below, about right there, I think. Give us a thumbs up and let us know if you like the video. Also, drop a comment. Always happy to talk. Never have any problem talking, as you can see. I talk all day long. Give us a subscribe too, if you want to find out what's happening. We got some changes coming. I just finished up on one a little bit ago. Anyway, big change coming. Gonna have some fun with that one too. Keep following, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep following, keep doing whatever you do. I appreciate everything you guys do. Very much so. We'll see you on the next one. Hopefully it's going to go a whole lot smoother. I can't guarantee you, but hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Guess we'll see.